Where in the world are the birds today? Well, they are at Whitewater Draw Wildlife Area in southeast Arizona, where many thousands of sandhill cranes spend the winter. We are so lucky to have them in Arizona, and not only Arizonans visit, but people come from all over the United States and other countries to view them. Each year, the number of birds is a bit different. We have come here when there were approximately 20,000, but we've also been here when there were about 32,000. We have also heard estimates as high as 40 or 50,000 in some years. The numbers fluctuate based on water levels, weather, and available food. The cranes that come here are from both the Rocky Mountain population and the mid-continental population. Groups of sandhill cranes are called a sedge. They are primarily wetland-dependent birds. They prefer open, freshwater wetlands such as bogs, marshes, and wet meadows. They usually arrive mid-September to early October in this area and leave the area between February and March, returning to their breeding areas in Alaska, almost all of Canada, and parts of the Rocky Mountain states. Whitewater Draw is an area of 2.4 square miles or 1,509 acres. There's a very small area for camping, and there are pathways that lead to closer views of the cranes. The main walkway, which is a large rectangular trail, is dirt and gravel and is easily walked but not recommended for wheelchairs or anyone with mobility issues. People come to Whitewater Draw to witness the cranes take off each morning, and then they return late in the day. It's fun to watch as they each get unsettled and itchy to take off from their nighttime roosting site, where they seek safety from predators by roosting in shallow, standing water or sandbars and islands. They do not all leave at once, but in random sized flocks of maybe 10 up to 100. That's just a rough estimate, but it really is an arbitrary time they leave and an arbitrary number in each grouping. They start heading out when it's barely sunrise and then keep leaving in small flocks until the roosting area is void. You're probably wondering where they spend the daylight hours. They are foraging in the open grasslands and agricultural fields that are north of the roosting area. We have found them anywhere from a few miles away to 10 or more miles away. Key crops planted for the birds in this area are corn, sorghum, wheat, barley, and oats. Farmers are encouraged and paid to cultivate for the winter arrival of the cranes. The state works with the farmers to set aside cultivated acreage, and the Arizona Land and Water Trust help protect the cranes by providing food and roosting space. Each evening, the cranes return to their roosting grounds. They return the same way that they take off in the morning, at random times near sunset, and in random numbers. They are vocal when they land and begin settling in. It seems as though they are bickering over space, but it's really just their way of getting situated. If you camp in the designated spaces, this is what you will hear during the night. Coyotes. It is an unsettling and haunting sound, but the coyotes are just part of nature and the need to survive. One of the beautiful sights that we witnessed the last time we visited was the yellow-headed blackbird murmurations. They were spectacular, starting with the rustling in the reeds and then the swoosh of them taking flight all at once to the full display. It's an amazing sight to experience. Just stand back and watch. Yes, it's fun to capture them with your camera, but it's also a time to just set it down and take in the full experience. Each time we go to Whitewater Draw, we always experience birds other than the sandhill cranes. Yes, they are the stars, but there are other interesting birds there also. It is not uncommon to have many snow geese mixed in with the cranes. They are beautiful as they lift off, fly around, and come back to land. The black and white combination against the blue sky is so striking. Other birds that we have viewed here are northern harriers, killdeer, green-tailed towhees, Lincoln sparrows, and northern shovelers. Also, loggerhead shrikes, vermilion flycatchers, canyon towhees, American pipits, ladderback woodpeckers, savanna sparrows, and song sparrows. Just keep your eyes busy in the sky, on the ground, in the water, and in the trees, and there are plenty of surprises. When you are in this area, you might consider taking a quick side trip to the Chiricahua National Monument. It's only about 50 miles away. The scenery there is incredible as you climb from the entrance to the top loop. We had limited time to spend on this particular day, so we did not do any birding, but we know from the past visits that the birds are plentiful. We hope you enjoyed this video about the Sandhill Cranes at Whitewater Draw in southeast Arizona. If you like, share, subscribe, or comment, that helps me know if we are creating content that you are enjoying. There are lots of fun outings planned for us, so we could be anywhere in the world doing future videos. Here are a few hints as to where you will find us soon.